I'm on. Hi, everybody. I thought we could make a Christmas wreath tonight. Come and join if you get a minute. I'm going to be making a wreath that's going to match one of the garlands that I made previously. I'd love for you to stick around, hang out with me while I work. But this time we're making an actual wreath instead of a garland. So I thought that it would be fun to give you that opportunity to see what a matching wreath would look like to one of the garlands that I had previously made. Okay? So I am going to go ahead and get started now that we have some people on. Hi from Scotland. Thanks for joining. I'm excited to see you here. Y'all come in and tell me where you're from. I know it's been a little over a week since I've jumped on. It was kind of a crazy week at school. So I'm ready to jump back in there. Now it's Thanksgiving break, so we actually get the next week off. So I can maybe get on here a little bit more often and we can do some things together. Hi, Arizona, Vanita. I think I remember you. You joined me from last time, or one of the last times. Gigi, upstate New York. Did you get a bunch of snow? I see a Southwest Missouri, Springfield area maybe. I've driven through there many times. Arizona. Okay, that's what I thought, Vanita. I remember you. Thanks for coming back. I'm glad you're joining me. So, okay, so in the about a week or so ago, I made a greenery that had burlap, like a brown and red. And oh, I'm glad that you didn't get a bunch of snow, Gigi, because I've been seeing pictures. Oh my gosh, like tons of snow. So what I'm going to be doing tonight is mixing these ribbons into an actual mesh wreath so that you can see Branson, Missouri. Okay, so I haven't been to Branson before. I need to go up there. I keep hearing that it's a great place to check out. So anyways, so I'm going to swipe this little thing so I can see y'all's comments, because, you know, sometimes your eyes, after you've been using them all day, they, you kind of got to squint to see some of them. So whenever I swipe, it allows me to see the comments larger, which is super fun. So anyways, okay, so what we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to be making a mesh wreath, and I'm going to be using some of these ribbons. What I'm going to do is add it onto an actual mesh wreath. Hi from Alabama. And I'm going to make it match pretty closely to one of the garlands, because I had someone reach out to me that had ordered some garlands and wanted a wreath to match it. So I thought, you know what, let's get on here tonight and do this, because I got to get it done. So, yep, Buffalo, it is buried. Yeah. Oh, so you were supposed to go to the Bills game? My son has been watching all day and had said that they were struggling even to get the players out of their homes. He saw some kind of an update. So I guess I'm glad that you're not going, because that would not be pretty. Will you get a refund on your tickets? Like, how does that work? So anyways, y'all, thank you for joining me, especially if you're new. Thanks for coming. My name is Amanda. And I actually have an Etsy shop, but I'm also an educator. And this past week was a little hectic. You know, it's always a little hectic the week before Thanksgiving. And then again, like right before Christmas, it kind of gets a little hectic. So I thought, you know what, since it's the weekend now and I get the next week off, I'm going to get on here and we're going to make some stuff together. So also, for some of you that have been joining me, or if you're interested, I actually created a Facebook group that you can go and join. It's Getting Creative with Just Wreathing Around. Just Wreathing Around TX is my Etsy shop name. But anyways, I'm not getting on here to sell anything. I'm literally getting on here and showing you how to make things for yourself. You're more than welcome to go and check out my Etsy shop if you want to. I would love if you want to come and join the Facebook group. It's called Getting Creative with Just Wreathing Around TX. Okay. And my hope is for that group is that we can all work together and we can support each other and we can, help each other or give ideas to each other, post the things that you're working on. Like, I love to collaborate with other people because this is not a one-man show. I have learned so much from other people. And then I know that I have, an ability to be able to give to other people as well. So, let me figure out, I don't know how to put a link. I can link it in my bio after I get off of here tonight. How about that? Okay, I will totally go in there and do that because I know I have a link tree, so I can go in there and do that. Y'all go and join it if you want to. I would love to. Just know it's from the ground up right now, so it's not many people on there, and I would love to grow it so that we can all work and help each other and support each other because this is, it's fun. Some of us are just doing it for fun. Some of us, have a side business or whatever, but to be able to have an opportunity to just talk with others and learn from others and celebrate others, that's what we should be doing. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to bend the camera down just a little bit so that you can see. Welcome from Costa Rica. Thanks for joining. I'm super excited you're here. I'm going to bend down the camera so that I can start working, but I'll kind of talk with you and I will keep trying to check the comments here and there, and I will try to respond to you. Hi, Joyce. Thanks for joining. Yes, I've learned so much from other people. Like, I wouldn't be doing this if I had not learned from others. And that was the only way that got me started. I just started watching videos. And then I have a really close friend who is a wreath maker. And I send her my pictures all the time. And she and I send each other pictures and we help each other. And thanks, Brownie. Thanks for joining. Just know, like, that's what we're here to do. So that's why I'm getting on here. As often as I can, I will get on here and we can work together. But I would love to see you guys, on different social media as well. Okay. So here is the original combination of ribbon that I had used on a garland. Okay. I had a customer that ordered this garland and then she asked, hey, if I order a wreath, can you make it match the garland? So she ended up ordering, I have a black and red wreath on my Etsy shop that I had put this sign in, and it was real popular last Christmas. I loved it. Like, it's a red, black and white type mesh wreath, and I loved it. Made myself one, and I don't have it out of the box yet, but she wanted one and she wanted this to match with it. So what I have done is I went ahead, y'all, Hobby Lobby again, right now it's 60% off of their Christmas items. So y'all need to go to Hobby Lobby, but you honestly can get materials from anywhere. You can go to Michael's, you can go to Walmart, you can go to Joann's. I actually went into Joann's last week because I needed some red mesh and I couldn't find it anywhere, and I walked in there and found some. So go check them out. So I am going to be using this black and white. It's like a buffalo check. It was super popular last year, and I see that it's still popular this year, which I love this print. I'm all about it. I'm going to be using this. I went ahead and cut two rolls of this so that I have it ready to go. Okay. Hi from Boston and Rhode Island. Thanks for joining. I also have a black mesh. And again, y'all, these are 10-inch meshes. I'm using 10 inches because I want to have a lot of poof to it. And I'm going to be using the crumple method. I'm going to be pinching and grabbing this and then putting it together. Okay. Here we go. I also have a red, a little bit of a red mesh. I have it over here. It's buried. I will show you here in just a minute what it is. But I do need to cut this. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and start cutting some of this. Rosie, yes, there's so much to learn from other people. And then what you do is you can either mimic what you have learned from other people, or you may want to go and like put your own little spin on it, which is basically what I do. Okay. Sometimes I will just totally mimic because it's like the first time and it kind of makes you nervous. But then other times I will go and actually put my own little spin on it. Okay. So I'm using an 16-inch wreath frame. I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's like $3.99. Okay. So I just ripped these little things off right here, and then it doesn't really matter if you get the whole price tag off or not, because it gets buried anyways. Okay. Yes, I love this black. It's got a little shine to it. I love it. Isn't it pretty? I would say this one right here is like my favorite, but I love these colors. So, but this, and then I'm going to mix some red with it. I mean, it's just going to totally pop. So anyways, what I am going to do is, let me go ahead and put my my camera down so you can see exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut some more of this black. I have already cut a bunch of this, so I'm not going to cut that right now. So basically, whenever I do this, what I'm going to do, let me push this down just a little bit, y'all. Okay. Okay. Y'all yell at me at the comments if you have a question and I'm not answering it. Just yell at me through the comments, and I will keep watching to make sure that I am answering any questions that you have. Okay. Okay. So the black mesh came from Hobby Lobby. You can get this same black mesh, but it's a different maker. But you can get the same black mesh at Joann's. I saw that even Walmart has some. You can go to Dollar Tree and get them. But I will tell you what I have found with Dollar Tree. I mean, you talk about the quality of the product, right? Okay, so let's just take quality out of this. But what I have noticed, that even though they're charging me like $1.25, basically for me to be able to get enough mesh to match the length that I can go get at Hobby Lobby, or to get at Michael's or Joann's, wherever I want to go to get my mesh, to be able to buy enough from Dollar Tree, I literally will end up paying more than I do, because Hobby Lobby puts their mesh on sale for 40, 50, 60% off. And this happens to be the Christmas mesh. Actually, I think it was Halloween and I didn't use it, but they also have a black one for Christmas. If it has the Christmas label on it, it will be 60% off right now. So I'm cutting these right about 15 inches. I know you can't see this super well, but my 15 inches is right down here. I am actually using a Fiskars rotary cutter. Okay. Hey, welcome from Gulf Shores. Awesome. I'm glad you're here. I bet you don't have the cold weather that we have here in North Texas right now. So anyways, this Fiskars rotary cutter, you can get it at any craft store. I think I got mine at Walmart. You can actually change the blades on it, but it has a blade cover. So if I push this in, it'll cover it so that I don't cut myself. And yes, I have cut myself before. But this it's super easy to use, and then you can change the blade whenever the blade gets dull. Okay. So I'm basically going 15 inches on this. And now this one, I got that in the way. I didn't want to cut it extra. Let me move this stuff really quick to get it out of the way. Okay. I'm going to just I'll put it right here. Y'all can look at my pile. I'll show you my pile. You want to see it real quick? Look. Do y'all see this? This is what I'm going to be using tonight. Okay? Okay. So let me go back over here. Welcome from Florida. Oh, y'all are in the 50s? Wow. Oh my gosh. That is totally unlike what you normally deal with. I'm glad. Let's see. Humblebee. Oh, I love your name. You love yours too. Are you talking about their rotary cutter? I'm going to tell you, I love it for mesh, but I don't necessarily like it for ribbon. I feel like it doesn't go all the way through, and then I end up snagging the ribbon a whole bunch. So I usually will use just a pair of scissors on my ribbon. It does take a little bit more time. I'll show you in a little bit what I ended up creating tonight while I'm making a bunch of garlands. Because I have seen other wreath makers do this, is they take their ribbon, and I can show you all this on another live, but they have like a 12 or 15 or whatever size they need their ribbon. They have a piece of wood that they have cut. So I would literally take this piece of wood, it's 12 inches long, and I would line my ribbon here, and then I just fold it over and over, and I do this. And then you pull the ribbon off of it, and then you cut it. And that was way easier for me because I'm cutting a bunch of ribbon right now to create some garlands for people. So, okay, let's see. How do I know how many to cut for each color? Okay, so I'm going to talk to y'all about that here in just a second because in all honesty, I made the original wreath last year. And so I do not remember exactly what I did because it's a mix of red, the buffalo check, and black. Okay, so what I'm thinking, hi from Kentucky, thanks for joining. What I'm thinking is I'm gonna do 3 buffalo check, and then I'm going to do 1 black, 1 red, 1 black. Okay, so it's going to be, welcome Houston, I'm in Texas too, y'all. I'm up here just north of Dallas. So, welcome. I'm glad y'all found me. Okay, so for anyone that just joined, here, let me lift this real quick and then I promise to go right back down. Okay, I'm Amanda. I am an educator and I'm from North Texas, as I have my UNT shirt on. My son goes to UNT. And hey from Dallas, thanks for joining. I'm a wreath maker. I'm a single mom, so you know, I'm always looking for what else can I do? What else can I do to support my family? And I love to be creative, okay? So I ended up talking with a friend, and she had made me a wreath, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. I could totally make this. And so then she and I kind of just started talking. Oh my gosh, Jordan, I'm so glad to see that you're making a garland. That's awesome. Those garlands, they have like taken off on Etsy. I've been completely shocked. Anyways, so this is what I've started doing. I have an Etsy shop. I am not trying to sell to you, okay? I want to help you learn how to do this for yourself. If you just want to make it just for home decor, or you want to make your own holiday decorations, I would love to help you do that, okay? Hi, Amanda from Indiana. I do sell my wreaths. Yes, I do have an Etsy shop. So in my bio, you can go look, and I have, I've got a link tree there that has my link to my Etsy shop. You are more than welcome to go check it out, but please don't feel pressured to purchase, okay? If you want to, that's great, but you don't have to. Let's see, Susan, you lived in Flower Mound. I actually used to live in Louisville many, many years ago, but I'm up here just north of the McKinney area. So I'm just north of Dallas. I'm not that far from the whole Flower Mound area. I see somebody from Chicago. So a couple of years ago, my family and we actually lived in the Grays Lake area for a couple of years. I loved it, but I could not get warm in the winter. So we are back down here in Texas, but I have to be honest, I do kind of miss the weather up there. So welcome from Chicago. Love South Carolina, California. Y'all are amazing. I'm loving this. People from all over the world. Go Mean Green. You know it. I wear this shirt with pride. So, okay, Houston, Utah. Thanks for joining, you guys. I'm so excited that y'all are here. Thank you. Okay. One more time, just so y'all know, if you are a maker or you're interested in making or you would like to collaborate with others, I created a Facebook group. I'll link it in my bio whenever we get off of here tonight, but it is called Getting Creative with Just Wreathing Around TX, okay? That is a Facebook group. If you will go and ask to join, I'll put you in there. It's people like us who want to learn how to be makers, and want to create things for ourselves to either sell or to keep or to give to family or to friends or whatever. But if you are interested, please go and join, okay? But I will add a link whenever we get off of here. Okay, so really quick backstory, and then I promise you I'm going to get to work, okay? I've made garlands. Some of you have joined me before on the garlands, okay? And I made a garland that one of my customers on Etsy had said that she would love to have a matching wreath. And so she picked one of my wreaths that's in my Etsy shop, and she said, can you change the ribbons on this and make it match the garland that I bought? And then she wants this Merry Christmas Y'all sign. I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's $11.99, but it is 60% off right now. I love these. These are awesome, okay? I just love the way they look. This is like my style, okay? I love the black and white, all that. South Carolina, thanks for joining from Greenwood. Okay, awesome. I love that area. Absolutely love that area. And do any of y'all watch Live PD? And they have over in South Carolina. Oh, I can't think of the area right now, but I love to follow Live PD. So my Etsy shop. So my Etsy shop is doing okay, Kitten House, but I have to tell you, I think it's doing okay because I've been creating garlands, and people are really, really looking for their like Christmas decor right now. So I actually have gotten very lucky with the garlands. It's a little overwhelming, but at the same time, I'm really enjoying it. So I'm so glad that people have found me. Okay. Let's see. Richland County, y'all. I love to follow them. Downtown Danny Brown. I am like from the originals. I just love that group. Anyway, so I'm super excited to see you here. Okay. Michigan, I see you. Let's see. Have you made a yard? Okay. I have not, but you know what? Maybe I need to, because I saw someone, the other day I came across a TikTok video of a lady doing it. So I think maybe that needs to be my next little try. Okay. I'm going to get on there. I will get on here and do it with you if you want to join me. Okay. Okay. Thanks for joining. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over here and start getting busy. Now, let me remind you what I said that I would do. I'm going to use a pattern while I create this wreath. Okay. I am going to do 3. My pile is about to come down. I am going to do 3 of the black and white buffalo check, okay? And I'm going to put them on here, and then I'm going to do 1 black, 1 red, 1 black. And that's how I'm going to go around my wreath frame. And I will probably do everything on the inside first, and then I'm going to come back. Actually, you know what? I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go top or out, in, out, in, out, in, or in, out, in, out, in, out. We'll do this together. We'll see what it ends up looking like. Okay. So if you don't have pipe cleaners, go get you some pipe cleaners. A lot of people like to use zip ties. I'm going to be honest. I just haven't gone to buy any. So I've just always used pipe cleaners, and it works like super well. After a while, it does kind of, it'll like poke your hands and stuff. So you just kind of have to be careful while you're doing them. Okay. So what I like to do is with these pipe cleaners, because they are really, really long. If I was going to put a ribbon on top of every piece of mesh, or every other piece of mesh, I may have left them this length. Okay. But I am not going to be doing that. I'm going to be putting it about 8 to 10 spots around the wreath, just to give a little bit of color on top of all of the mesh. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I take these, I line them all up so they're about the same length. I fold it over, so I fold them in half, and I see how I've made it about the same length. Okay. Then what I do is I take a really good pair of scissors, and I will literally go on here and I just cut them in half. Okay. So now I've doubled my amount of pipe cleaners. Okay. That's what I do, literally. So here we go. I told you I was going to go the smaller zip ties, they are hard to find. And I'm going to be honest, every time I go into like Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever, I forget. And so I just keep using, because I go to Hobby Lobby probably at least once, twice a week. And I can just pick these up real quick, and they're right there close to all of the other stuff that I'm looking for. So it's just easy for me to get them, okay? Okay, what's it? Oh, Harbor Freight. I never thought about that. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out, okay? Okay, here we go. So, I'm gonna keep this over here to the side. My mesh is about 15 inches. And as y'all can see, some of you had, you watched me last time. Do you see how this is fraying a little bit right here? Can y'all see that? I don't want that, okay? I definitely do not want, okay, I'm gonna have to check on Amazon. Okay, I will literally check on Amazon because I didn't even think to look at Amazon. So what I'm gonna do is I wanna make sure that this is not sticking out. So I'm gonna kind of tuck that in there. I'm going to fold this over, and I fold it in, because you want all of your fraying to be hidden in there, because if you don't, it will end up fraying way more, and then it's not pretty at all, okay? So I basically folded it down about 2 to 3 times, okay? And then what I'm gonna do, y'all watch me. Let me put my camera down just a little bit, okay? Okay, I have it folded in, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pinch it, and I'm going to grab, and then on this end I need to do the exact same thing. So I fold it in, okay, and then you see how I have a ruffle look. I think they call it crumple. Y'all, I'm not good with the names. You can find my Etsy store. My Etsy store is in my bio. There is a link in there. I have a link tree with a couple of different links. My Etsy store, I think, is the very first one. Okay. So I'm going to take this, and I leave this in a crumple. I've got it pinched. I'm going to lay this on top. I am going to take it. I've wrapped it around, and then I just turn it maybe 2 times, 2, maybe 3 times. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. I'm going to start on the inside. I like to wrap these through 2. I like them to be on 2 of the frame wires. Okay? Because if they're on 1, they will slip and slide, and they will move back and forth, and you may have to hot glue them, and I don't like to do that. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I am going to put this here. I'm not left-handed, y'all. It may look like I'm using my right hand because I don't have this the phone mirrored, but whatever. I am not left-handed, so y'all are seeing me kind of jumble with this just a little bit, okay? Okay, so I just twisted it, and I twisted it on. So now you see how it's not moving, okay? And then all I do, you can clip these with wire cutters, but all I do is take them and I bend them into the back of the mesh, so that they're not sticking up, so that you don't get poked. Okay, that's all I do. Okay, and so see, I've started this. So now I told you I was going to do 3. So I'm going to go. Here goes another one. This is number 2. So I fold, and I don't know if y'all work with mesh a lot or not, but I will tell you, mesh likes to grab each other, and then you end up having to pull them apart. My mesh is about 15 inches long. Okay. So I fold it in, and then I grab it and put it in the middle. I grab it in the middle totally, and then you've got your little turns. That way all your mess is on the inside so that it doesn't come apart, okay? So now what I'm going to do is fold it around, twist it on the back, maybe like 2 times, maybe 3, whatever you're most comfortable with. This one, I am actually going to go on the top 2 rows, okay, because I want to make sure that I cover the entire frame. So I put this on the top 2 rows, and you see me twisting it, okay, and then I take these ends and I literally tuck them in here, okay. So I gotta go 1 more because I said I would do 3. So here we go. I fold it in. Can y'all see me? I fold it in. So all my mess is folded in, and then I pinch, and then I fold in again, and then I pinch, And then you've got your curls, okay? Okay. Do y'all have any questions about what I'm showing you right now? Because I'm on my third piece, so I'm about to move to a black piece. Okay. So this piece is going to go again. I'm going to put it on the bottom 2 wires because I am going just back and forth. Top, bottom. Okay. So here we go. Yes, the mesh is 15 inches. Y'all, honestly, you can make it as long or as short as you want. I will tell you that if you are doing it longer, you're going to get more curl. You will get more of the curl effect if you have it 15, even 18 inches. Some people do 20, and it will literally, you'll be able to create more of a curl with it, okay? So, and then y'all know you can just maneuver this and like twist it and then twist it in to create more of a curl if you didn't like what it ended up looking like, okay? Okay, so now I've done that. I've got 3, so now I'm going to do a black, okay? Let's see. It looks way easier than what I thought it would be. Thank you for doing this tutorial. Thank you. And Katie, I'm so glad that you joined. Thank you. That's what I want to do. I just want to help y'all, okay? I am using pipe cleaners. I took large pipe cleaners. I folded them in half. Literally just folded it in half, but I took a group of them, okay? And then I cut it. And now I've got 2 pipe cleaners, and I've got a whole bunch over here, okay? Okay, so let me do the same with the black. I will tell you that this black does not necessarily fray as much as this black and white does, because this is more of a plasticky feel mesh, and then this is your traditional, okay? Okay, so I'm going to fold in. I'm going to go 2 or 3 times, fold it in, and then I keep going, and then I fold in the other side, and then I pull it all together, and look at that. Beautiful. I do. So I'm literally going 1, 2, 3. I go down like bottom, top, bottom with the black and white. And then my first black mesh is going to be on the bottom. Okay. Only because that's where I am I'm sorry, it's going to be on the top. Only because that's where I am in my work. Okay. So do you see, I started here. Can y'all see that? I do bottom, top, bottom. And now I'm going to do top with a black. And I go around both frames at the top. If you get one of the Dollar Tree frames, they only come with 3 wire circles, okay? So what you could do, you would probably need longer pipe cleaners, but you could still do this technique where you are actually pulling it across 2. And the reason why I put it across 2 again is because I don't like it that they move around when they're on 1. Okay, so see, this is what I have so far. I did 1, 2, 3, and then this is number 4. This is the first black. Okay, so now I'm going to get a red. And I'm sitting here thinking I may run out of red. You know what? I may change the pattern just a little bit just so that I don't run out of red. Okay, so this red I actually had left over. Okay, it's real shiny. Okay, tell me, so it is 10 inches. I buy the 10-inch mesh. It's 10 inches wide. And then these are on sale. Anything that has the Christmas label on it at Hobby Lobby is on sale for 60% off right now. So I would go up there. I mean, they're going to be closed tomorrow, but you could go first thing Monday and go get you some. But they've got lots of mesh right now. So, okay, so this is very shiny red. So I'm going to fold it in, and then I pull, and then I'm going to fold it in again, and then I pull, okay? So here we go. I actually think this may be a 12-inch. I may have cut it 12. Y'all, this is literally leftovers because I was using it on another project, okay? So again, I fold it around, I twist in the back, okay? Let's see. And then let's see, you can totally go online at Hobby Lobby and get it there. And y'all tell me, I've never ordered online at Hobby Lobby. Are they fast with shipping? Because I do need to order some ribbon that they have online, but they didn't have it in the store. I'm wondering how fast it would get here. Okay, so I'm literally going around the two wires, the two bottom wires with this red, okay? And then I take the leftovers of the pipe cleaner and I fold it in so that it doesn't pinch me or stick me, okay? So I did 15 inches, 15-inch cuts. So here goes another black. So this is the second black. So I said I was going to do 3 of the black and white buffalo. And then I'm doing 1 black, 1 red, 1 black. And then I'll start over on my pattern, okay? Okay, I'm glad to hear that Hobby Lobby is fast, because I do need to order some stuff on there. Do they charge for shipping, or do they give you like free shipping if it ends up being a certain amount? Honestly, I just run to the store. It took you 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't want to wait that long though. Okay. Let's see. And then, hi from Waco. I'm not far from you. They do charge for shipping. Okay. I mean, I like y'all. Okay, y'all. Because I have a really popular garland right now that is a whimsical. It's a green whimsical, green and red. And I am using this ribbon on it. Not for this, but this is on one of the garlands that I made. I cannot find this anywhere. Okay. I literally went to 4 Hobby Lobbies today and I found about 4 of these, maybe 5, but I ended up finding a few, and then I had to call my sister and ask her if she would go look, because I need these for one of the garlands that I have listed. I didn't realize that it was going to sell out so fast. That green ribbon. It's beautiful though. Okay. So look, I have black, white, or buffalo, black, red, and now I'm going to finish out with another black, okay? Now, I only have 7 of these red. I only have 7 of the red mesh, so I'm either going to have to get more out, or I will have to improvise a little bit, and I may not put as much red in this, because as you can see, it's already starting to look full. So what I may do is continue this pattern, do one without the red, and then I'll come back and do another red in here, okay? So I may go like 3 more buffalo, 2 black, 3 more buffalo, black, red, black. So I'm going to kind of alternate a little bit. Y'all, you can totally do that when you are making wreaths. Yeah, it looks great if it's got like a whole pattern to it, but if you want to alternate it just a little bit because of supplies, or you just want to add something just a little bit different, you literally can change it up and do whatever you want to do with it. Okay. So let's see. What's the theme for my wreath? Okay. Let me show you. Let me put this little guy on here, and then I'll show you the sign that I'm going to add to it, and then the different ribbons. Okay. So the last one that I did was on the top. So now I'm going to go down here to the bottom. And I will tell y'all, I literally pack this in here because it makes it super fluffy. And it looks so cute whenever it's done. Okay, so here we go. I did it around 2 bars. And then I'm going to twist it on the back. And then I'm going to tuck it in so that it doesn't hurt me later. Okay? Okay, so here's what it looks like so far. This is where we are so far. Okay? So, little story real quick before I move on. Look, I could separate that red a little bit. It'll add a little more definition to it. Okay? You can mix and match however you want to do it. So here's the sign. My customer that reached out to me wanted this sign. She wanted these base colors. Okay? But she wanted this mix of ribbons on top because she bought 2 garlands from me. So she wants them to match going around her door. So these are going to go on top of here. Okay? So I'm going to be placing them in. Okay? What do y'all think? You think it'll end up looking okay? So the sign came from Hobby Lobby. I picked up 3 of them because they are super popular, and I had several of them last year, and then I couldn't find them anymore. So y'all think that this will look okay? She came up with the idea. I had this on there last year with a red and black buffalo, and it looked cute, but she wants this because then it will match the garland. Okay? Okay. Hobby Lobby, that's the place. You may be able to find this on Etsy or Amazon. You may go look around and see if you can find it on Etsy or Amazon, or even, I don't know if Michael's would. Has anybody been to Michael's this year? Like, have y'all seen that sign at Michael's? Thank you. I hope that it turns out looking cute, because I want her to be happy. She and I have been kind of talking a little bit on the Etsy Messenger a little bit, and I want her to be happy with her final product. So let's see. Curious how I attach the sign. I will tell you whenever I get this done. I'll show you if you hang around. If not, I'll give you like a really quick tutorial to kind of show you what I do. Okay. So I'm going into the second little group, or the little second opening. So I think I put like 5 or 6 here, because I like to like pack them in there. So that's the second buffalo. So I need to do one more buffalo. What I do to attach the sign is I take these long pipe cleaners. I have a staple gun. I fold it in half and I staple it right here on the corner, and I do it in all 4 corners. And then I literally put this on top of here, and I attach these to the bars. That's how I do it. Okay. I will put these on my YouTube, y'all. That was one of my goals this past week, was to try to get stuff on YouTube, and I didn't. So I promise that I will start working on that, because I want to be helpful. I want y'all to find what we're doing here helpful, and to come back and ask me to try different things. Like, I will literally get on here and try things, and we'll see if they work or not. Let's see. I see a Dollar Tree. So here in Canada, they have Dollar Tree. Bought it yesterday. Okay, what did you buy? Did you buy that sign, or did you buy something like mesh or something else? You can get these frames at Dollar Tree. You can get them at Hobby Lobby. You can get them at Walmart. They're cheap at Walmart. My frame is a 16-inch. Okay. The mesh is 15 inches. I literally cut 2 rolls of the buffalo mesh, so that I already had it pre-cut. I'll show y'all my stack. It's kind of going down a little bit. Do y'all see my stack right here? Here's my stack. Okay. I've like cut it over there so that I can just grab it as I need it. And then I have some red buried in there, and I have some black over here on this side. Okay. So here I go. I'm going to roll it up, because I want my cut edges to be on the inside so that they do not fray. Okay. So I'm going to keep going. Now this time, because I'm limited on red, I am actually going to skip the red this time, and then I'll come back around and get the red next time. Okay, so I'm going to go to the top this time, because I did the bottom last. And here we go. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Like, just turning. I need to look. Let's see. How much do I sell them for? This wreath will be listed for $85, and it comes with free shipping. And I'm from Texas, and what I do is, in my Etsy shop, I like to do free shipping. And that way you don't have to worry when you go to checkout that you see a large number pop up and say, oh no, you thought it was going to be $85, but all of a sudden it's, $100, because it's $15 shipping from wherever I am to wherever you are. So what I would end up doing is I like to do free shipping, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. So you can, if you're interested in purchasing, please do not feel pressured, because that's not my purpose. You can go to my Etsy shop. I have a list. I have this wreath is listed in my Etsy shop. Okay. It may only say quantity. I think I may have put the quantity 3, because I have 3 signs. But you are more than welcome to go in there. Do y'all like it? You're more than welcome to go in there. I think I'm actually going to put one more black in this, since I had a red right here, and I'm skipping that. So I'm going to go ahead and put one more black in this, and then I'll move on to the buffalo plaid. Okay. Buffalo check, buffalo plaid. Let me look. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Katie. I appreciate that. I really do, because I want to make sure that this is beneficial to y'all. I don't want you to come on here and then start thinking, no, I'm not going to sit here and watch this. Tutorials for pumpkin frames. No, I do not, but I can literally go make one if you would like me to. I can go on there. If there's anything that y'all are super curious about, that y'all are asking me that you want to make sure you get an answer for, if you could send me a message if you want to, but I will try to go back through these comments and then reply and post videos showing some of the things. Okay, here we go. This is 3 black. This is 3 buffalo check, 3 black, and then this is 3 buffalo check with a black, red, black. Okay? Okay, do you see this? And so it pops out. This is a 16-inch wreath frame, but I'm going to tell you it will end up being 22 to 24 inches by the time I'm done, because if you look at the back of this, this is coming off a good 4 to 5, maybe 6 inches off of the wreath frame. Okay? So even though I used a 16-inch frame, does not mean that my final wreath will be 16 inches. It is going to be way bigger than that. Okay? And that's the beauty of using mesh, because you know that it's going to add width or length or depth, because even if you look at this from the bottom to the top, that's a good 5-6 inches on top. Okay? Let's see. Can I make a wreath that looks like a Santa hat, a beard, and a mustache? I probably totally could. If you send me a message, I will start researching that, because I think that would be super cute. So I will totally look into that, because I think that may be cute. I actually made a wooden, I cut wood. I have a little, I cut my own wood, and I made a reindeer. Let me show y'all my reindeer really quick. Hold on. I'm grabbing it. I created this. It's a cute little reindeer, and he has a red nose, or I have one that just has the brown nose on it too, because I thought, oh, this would be super cute for someone to hang up in their house, or to hang it outside if you want it to be your Christmas wreath. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so what do you keep your mesh from fraying? Okay, so honestly, I try my best whenever I'm doing this mesh to fold it in so that it won't fray, but you could also I use this Mod Podge, okay? You can, or hairspray. Somebody told me that they used hairspray, okay? And you could use this, and it actually creates a barrier, kind of like, whenever you used to cut ribbon and people always said use a lighter. Use a lighter so that it won't fray after you're done with it. That Mod Podge, that spray Mod Podge is the exact same stuff, except you're not using a lighter on every single piece of what you're doing, okay? Okay, let's see. How many rolls of mesh did I use for each wreath? Okay, so that will vary. On this one right here, I have 3 of these. I had 1 black. So far, I've only cut 2 of these. So I have 3 rolls so far, and I'm pretty sure that that's going to be enough. It may be more than enough. Okay? So, and as I get around this, we'll be able to tell whether or not I need to cut more or not. But I really think that 3, even 2, depending on how bulky you want it to be, or how like full you want it to be. It's kind of up to you how you want to do that. Okay, like if you want more, then I would buy more mesh. So whenever I'm putting this in here, I'm literally putting like 5 or 6 per section of this wreath frame. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had 7 there. But on this one, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I have 7 on that one too. So about 7. And look at how full it is. Okay. Let's see. When do you put on the spray? After I get the whole thing on here, and I will even attach the sign. Once I get done with the sign and the ribbon, because I'm going to put the ribbon in here, then whenever I'm completely done, I will probably like hang it up and then I literally will spray it so that it holds, because you can see there's like little pieces coming out here and there. I will spray this so that it will hold and it will not end up fraying. But the big piece that you want to make sure you do to help with the fraying if you don't have a spray is you want to make sure that these ends are tucked in. Okay, I cut the mesh that frays with the wood burner. Okay, so I heard about that. And I don't have a wood burner or like a wood burning tool, but I'm hearing a lot of people are using that. And that's something that I probably really should check into. But I have not, honestly, whenever I go, I'm like on a mission to get certain ribbons and stuff. And I have not gone like back into Hobby Lobby, or I could go, and I'm sure it's on Amazon, right? Did some of y'all get one on Amazon? Or have y'all ever bought a wood burning tool on Amazon? Okay, so somebody just asked me how I'm putting these on the actual wreath frame. So you see I have my pipe cleaner is back here, okay? I like to wrap it around both of the bottom, and then on the next one I'll do both of the top. I put it around both of the bottom so that it won't move or move as much, okay? Harbor Freight, love it. Okay, y'all keep telling me Harbor Freight. I need to go check that out. Okay, here we go. So then I tuck the pipe cleaner in so that it doesn't pinch me later, okay? So I have 1, 2, 3 of these. So now I'm ready to go black. Okay, so I'm going to go black, red, black now. So I'm going to roll my black. Let's see. It makes a world of difference. Oh, I didn't know that Walmart had them. I didn't know that. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Walmart, y'all, Walmart actually has some really cute little Christmas little picks and stuff this year. I was kind of shocked to see that, because I've never thought that they had the quality that like Michael's and Hobby Lobby and like Joann's have, but I've been pretty impressed with what Walmart has this year. Okay, stuffed animal, I have not, but I have been seeing such cute little stuffed animals that people are putting on their wreaths. I may need to go try it out. I did get, let me see if I can find it real quick. I got at Hobby Lobby. Yes, I have bags of stuff right now. I got this at Hobby Lobby, I think this last week. I'm going to put this on a wreath. Okay, it's going, not on this one, but it is going to end up going on a wreath as part of the sign. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Betty Sue. I appreciate that. Y'all, I am a teacher. I'm an educator. I'm actually an assistant principal now, but once you're a teacher, you never stop being a teacher. And I will tell you, it was definitely my life's calling, because it's something that I have stuck with for many years and have, through, the good times and the bad times, I always love my job. Yes, it is hard sometimes, but you know what? It is worth it, because I know that I am doing what I was meant to do with my life, okay? So for me to be able to come on here and kind of show y'all how to make a wreath still gives me my teacher vibe. So I really love it. So thank you for saying that, Betty Sue. I appreciate that. Okay. So let's see. Where to Walmart did you find? Do I find one? Oh, are you talking about the wood burners? Because I'm wondering, I bet you anything those wood burners are in the craft section. Back where like the rotary cutters are and all that stuff. Okay, I'm going red now. Just got that Santa today. Oh my gosh. I would love to see what you make with that Santa. Because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm totally going to make a wreath with this. Let's see. Got the Santa today and I'm making a wreath. Let's see. That was the next one. A Grinch wreath. I want to see it whenever you're done. Okay, so if any of y'all just joined me, I created a Facebook group that is called Getting Creative with Just Wreathing Around TX. I have a Facebook page, but I created a group where we can all get on there together and talk together and show each other what we're making and support each other. So if you want to join, please go over and join. I do have a YouTube channel, but I'm going to be honest, I've not been good about adding videos. Maybe I will take this And I will make that one of the first videos that I've added in a while, and I will go and add those onto YouTube and start doing more. Because I know I go to YouTube a lot. I just need to be better about posting. I have been posting, I try to do it on TikTok, and then Facebook, I try to go and add on Facebook as well, add reels, because I'm just trying to, kind of get myself out there. And I'm really enjoying what I'm doing, so I'm hopeful that others will want to join me in that, and whether it be to learn how to make wreaths or learn how to make other crafts or whatever it be, but to join. And some may be there to buy, and I'm okay with that, but I'm not not pressuring anybody, because that's just not who I am. So my Facebook page is the exact same name that my TikTok page is. It's just Wreathin without a G, just Wreathin Around TX. So if you go, and actually I think there's a link to my Facebook page in my profile on TikTok. Okay, so you can literally go in there and click on the link, and it'll take you straight to my Facebook page, I believe. Okay. So whenever I get ready, whenever I want to attach any sign or anything that I want to attach to a wreath, I put pipe cleaners on the back of it. I staple them in, and then I do exactly this. I do exactly this on the back to hold that into place. Okay. So I'm on number 2 here. I just got to make sure I keep myself on track while I'm talking to y'all. So the spray that I use, give me 1 second and I will hold that up again. Okay. So y'all see, I'm just kind of sitting here doing this, and I'm just rolling. If y'all need me to show you how to roll again, I will totally show you again. But if you think you're good, we are good, and we will keep moving on. Okay, so here we go. Let me add this on here, and then I'll show you the spray that I use. You can get it at, I think you probably could get it on Amazon. I just go to Hobby Lobby so often because that's where I like the materials. But it's $10.99 at Hobby Lobby. So I buy that. It's Mod Podge, just like I put on like my wood signs. It's just a spray, and it's actually it's got a sheen. It's like it says it's super high shine, so it will actually make it sparkle even more. But I mean, y'all, this already sparkles. What do y'all think? Do you like the way it looks? Let me know. I'm gonna keep going. Okay. Let's see. I've got 2 right here, but I need to add a third. So let me get another one over here. And as y'all know, as you are, I did buy the frame at Hobby Lobby, but I have also bought them at Walmart. I bought them at Dollar Tree. The only difference, the Dollar Tree ones I've actually used quite often. But the only thing that I struggle with the Dollar Tree one is that it's only 3 wires around the frame. So there's not a 4th one here, so it feels a little more flimsy, but it still holds. Like, I've used it multiple times on wreaths. If I can't find one, or if I can't go to, or Hobby Lobby's closed on a Sunday or whatever, so then I'll just go run into Dollar Tree and get one. But I literally, y'all, I'm losing track because I'm talking at the same time. But that's me, a little ADHD here, or ADD, or whatever you want to call it. I cannot keep track. But anyway, so yeah, I pretty much will buy them at Hobby Lobby. They're $3.99. This is a 16-inch frame. You can buy a smaller one if you want to. You could buy a bigger one. I will tell you, if you buy the bigger one, I think it's like a 20-inch. If you buy the big one and you put this mesh on it, you're going to need more mesh to cover it. And then at the same time, that's going to cost a little more because you'll have to have more mesh, more ribbon, whatever it is that you want to put on it. It's beautiful because it's big, but whenever I'm shipping wreaths, it also costs a lot more when you're shipping, because when you go above like a 20-inch or 18-inch box, the prices for shipping will end up being more expensive. What I typically do for a wreath like this, it is on a 16-inch frame, but it ends up being about 24 inches wide. I will typically put it in a 20-inch box, and then I just stuff it in there so it's like stuffed together. And then when the customer opens it, they can fluff it out. And they can do what they want to with it to make it theirs, right? Okay, so remember the last time I told y'all I don't have as many red mesh cut. So what I'm going to do is on this one, I'm actually going to put 3 blacks. Okay, I'll go back over my pattern here just a second and show you exactly what it looks like. But let me add this one more guy on here. Okay, and when I get done, I will show you the pattern that I actually have on here so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so let me add this, and then I'm at the end. I have 3. Let's see, am I tying onto the same ring each time or alternating? I am alternating. I do the bottom 2 and then the top 2 and then the bottom 2 again. Okay, so here's what it looks like. This is what I have so far, and I promise I will try to go a little faster on this so you can see the rest of this process. Okay, if you cannot stay the whole time, I'll go post this on YouTube so you can finish watching it. Okay, so what I did was I did 3 buffalo, and then I did a black, a red, a black, 3 buffalo, 3 black, 3 buffalo, a black, a red, a black, 3 buffalo, 3 black. Okay, so now this time I am going to do 3 buffalo, a black, a red, and a black. So I know that it's kind of an odd pattern, but it will make that red pop out. You notice there will probably be 3, let's see, maybe 4 reds on it by the time I'm done. But that red pops right out. Okay, let's see. The larger wreath fit on a door when finished. Yes. This will. And I saw somebody asked me how I hang it on the door. Some people put a piece of jute rope or a piece of an extra piece of pipe cleaner on the back of it. But in all honesty, y'all, you can literally hang the wreath on the frame. Okay? So let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Do you see in here? I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but you can still see this frame. So I use command hooks to hang my stuff, and most people have a nail or a command hook. You can hang this on the frame, so you don't really have to add anything to the back, unless you truly want it. But in all honesty, it will hang it, and it'll be just fine that way. Okay. So let me keep going. Let's see. I'm on 3 buffalo. Let's see. How many curls do you put in between the 2 bars? I have been doing 7. A lot of people will put 5, maybe 6, but I want this one to be super extra fluffy. And so I'm putting 7 in between. I mean, most of them. I'll have to go back, y'all. Okay. And look, but from what I can tell, I'm doing 7 on all of them. Okay, so then I add my pipe cleaner. I go around the 2 bottom bars. These are 2 bottom bars. I do that so that it will not move. Okay. Hobby Lobby sells suction cup hooks. That's a great idea. I didn't think about doing that, but that is a great idea. Okay, let me do one more of the buffalo check. Okay, y'all have any questions? Anything that you would be curious to know more about wreath making, this type of wreath making, or about me, anything. Y'all ask me any questions y'all have. Okay, let's see, how long did I cut my strips of mesh? I cut them 15 inches long. You can cut them however long you want to cut them, but I will tell you, the longer that you cut, the more curl you will have in them. So some people cut like 20 inches. I have done that before. And you would get lots more of the curl when I roll it up. There would be more roll up, okay? Let's see, I think I did 3. 1, 2, 3. So now it's black, red, black. Here we go. Okay. Let's see, what else are y'all thinking? Suction cups, and then you put the wreath on the glass door. Oh, yep, yes. those suction cups. And you know, I don't like those over the door wreath holder, the little over the door hook things, because then sometimes it makes your door not shut correctly. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. You do 20-inch pieces. Okay. And that to me, like, I have done 20 and I'm good with 20. I just knew that I wanted to pack this one in here and I didn't want to use as much mesh. So I did 15, but 20 would give you a ton of curls. Okay. Okay. Let me grab a red. It's under a pile over here. Okay, so here goes a red. Let's see what else. Y'all, I am more than willing to get on here and help you and to support you. If you've got questions, y'all can message me. I will literally help y'all with anything that I can. If I have an answer for it, I will. But honestly, I've been doing this for about a little over a year now. I think I started like right before Thanksgiving last year, or else right after Thanksgiving. Because I was like, I'm going to start making wreaths. And then I did. And then I sold a few last Christmas. I sold a few and I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And then I have just for every season, I just keep adding stuff to my Etsy shop. I probably need to go back on there and like clean it out because some of my stuff hasn't sold, which is normal, right? I mean, I'd love it if everything sold. That would be awesome, but it hasn't. So I probably should go back on there and I should go back in there and just kind of weed out some of the things that aren't selling to make it so that it's not just a bunch of clutter. Because I think I have like 200 items on there now, but I also have door hangers on there as well as wreaths and a couple of others and some signs on there. But I'm trying to kind of stick to right now I'm loving the garlands and the mesh wreaths. So, and I've done a couple of grapevine wreaths that I've really liked too. So, okay. So I'm going back to Buffalo Check now. My pile is getting a little smaller over here, just a little bit. Do y'all see how this is spraying right here? You can pull it, but then it creates more. And I don't really like that. But I think what I'm going to do is cut this little piece off right here. So that way it's out of the way. Okay. Let's see. 24 inches. Oh my gosh. I love that. 20, I bet you anything that is super, super fluffy and super curly. Okay, so pattern wise, I'm gonna be honest, I just try like different things. Oops, long one. I try different things, but the reason why I am doing the alternating of all black versus black, red, black on this one is because I only have 6 pieces of the red mesh cut. And I didn't want to have to cut more. So that was why I ended up just doing this pattern on this one. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Who on here has an Etsy shop, or you have been considering opening an Etsy shop? And then my other question is, who on here just wants to make for themselves or their home or their family? And then who on here is just here because you're a buyer, like you're always looking for cool decorations to create so that you can have them for your home or your family or whoever it be. I'm curious. You're considering opening one? Yep. Yes. I just want to make them and learn. I love that. Just want to make them for yourself. And y'all, they're so easy to make for yourself. They look beautiful and they look complicated. But ultimately, they're super easy to make. They do take a little time. Sometimes it'll take me cutting and everything. It'll take me like 2 hours if I'm not going fast enough. Or if I have to cut all of this. That's why I pre-cut some stuff tonight before I got on here. Okay. Let's see. Open one. Considering, y'all just take the leap. Make a few items. Take the leap. And then see what happens, because that's kind of what I did. And I had like 5 or 6 items on there and sold a couple. And then I try to do it where I have multiples so that I can, so I don't have to like keep creating a bunch of stuff over and over again. But then at the same time, like, it can get overwhelming if you don't have enough supplies, which is why I was running all over the Dallas-Fort Worth area, or just Dallas. Let's just be honest. I was only in the Dallas area today, and I ran to 4 different Hobby Lobbies looking for one type of ribbon because I needed more for some of the orders that I had gotten on the garlands. So, okay, so let me come down here. This one's going to be on the bottom. Okay, let me look at what y'all are saying. Let's see, you've been making wreaths for about, you sold to friends. Yep. A little bit to make. You've been making them for yourself. Ultimately, like, whenever I first started, I was like, gosh, I could just create that. I think it'd be cool. I could make that myself. And then I started thinking, because, you know, being a single mom, I'm always looking for a second job because I'm a teacher, and, you know, we don't get paid anything. So, well, I mean, we do, but we don't get paid a ton. And so I was like, well, if I could make them, maybe I could sell them to a couple of people. And then that thought went into, well, I mean, if I could sell them to a couple of people, maybe I should list them on Etsy and see if I can sell them to other people and just ship it to them. And then that's kind of where I am now. And now I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, you know what? I would like to work with other people and, you know, help other people learn how to make these on their own, because a lot of times that's what you want. You just want to make it on your own because you're very proud of it whenever you can, you know? So just for yourself, let's see, how do I determine the price? Okay, so what I do to determine price, let me push this little guy over here real quick. So what I do is I use any materials that I use. I have the price on here, okay? And I will keep the packaging just so that I know how much it is. So like, I know that this is $9.99 and I'm using 3 of these, and then I have a black one, so that's 10, so that's like $40. But honestly, I got it 60% off, so sometimes I'm nice and I just cut that a little bit. This is 12, but it is 20, is 60% off as well, so that's more like, you know, $5 or $6. That'd be like 45. The wreath frame is like I think I said it was $3.99. So that's what, 50, okay? But here's my thought. If I am making this, honestly, the only other thing that I put on here is the ribbon, and I don't use a whole thing of ribbon on this. So if I gave true pricing because I got it on sale, I want to give it on sale, the sale pricing, to others. Because I don't want to overcharge just because. Now, people tell you to do that, and yes, sometimes you should, okay? It depends on the product. It depends on how much access you have to the product. And if you can get more, oops, I think I put that on 3. I need to only do it on 2, okay? And then you determine that, and what you do is you take the total amount. So if I say I've spent $20 on mesh, I spent $6 on the sign, I spent $5 on, that's about $35 on the wreath frame. And then, 1, 2, 3, I'm losing track of my numbers. And then my ribbon, I used about a half spool of 3 different styles of ribbon, and those are about, I think they're like about $5 each, so that's 15, okay? So that's about $40. And then I double that price. They say double that price and add like 10% or something like that. So basically, me saying that this is $85, I am allowing for it to be double the price so that I make a profit for my time, okay? So it really depends on how many materials you are using and how much those materials are. And I will tell you what I end up doing is I end up going when I know that Hobby Lobby has the items on sale, because they're on sale mostly. Now, Christmas stuff, they're on sale like the whole Christmas season, right? Okay. And then, is that my friend Sarah Sue? Hi, Sarah. Thanks for joining. I was thinking about you earlier today, and I was like, I need to text Sarah to see what she's doing. You ready for Thanksgiving break? Anyways, so what I end up doing is, oops, I ran out of pipe cleaners. Let me cut a few more real quick. What I end up doing is I go when Hobby Lobby has the stuff on sale. I will go and buy enough that will get me through the next 2 weeks, because I know that they will put it on sale every other week. Okay, so if you didn't know that, then that's something for you to think about when you are getting ready to buy supplies, is that you are going and getting your supplies at that rate rather than paying full price on their off weeks. Okay. Aww. Caitlin's turning 2. Oh my gosh. You know what? Have you posted anything on Facebook lately? I don't know that you've had pictures on there, except y'all, I know y'all had family pictures, but I have not been on there very often either. When is her birthday? I don't know that you want to give that information on here. You can text me later. Okay. Okay. So, again, real quick, since we're talking a little bit about Facebook too, I just created a Facebook group. If you would like to join, it's called Getting Creative with Just Wreathing Around. And what it is I'm trying to build a group of people who are interested in learning from each other and supporting each other as we learn this process. And you either learn how to make for your own home, you learn how to make for your friends, your family, or maybe you're learning how to make because you want to sell. I would assume some of you, yes, you need to send me pictures, okay? And some of you probably do craft fairs and stuff. How many of y'all have done a craft fair? I have not done a craft fair, okay? I'm like a little intimidated by craft fairs, and I hear you either have a good day at a craft fair or you have a not so great day, and then you've like wasted your time and money. So it kind of stresses me out just a little bit. So, oops, look at what I did. I need to add a red right here. So I'm wondering who actually does craft fairs. 2 chicken. Yep. I'm 2 chicken for the fair entry. Oh, you crochet. I would love to see some of your products. Do you have an Etsy shop or a Facebook page or anything? I would love to see what you make. I've always wanted to learn how to crochet, but I have not sat down and taken the time to do it. So y'all, I'm adding this red in here because I forgot to add it just a minute ago. So I'm going to add it and just kind of throw it in here because it was time for a red. Okay. Okay. So let me do this. Let's see. Okay. Like doing your don't be 2 chicken for Etsy. Like literally, y'all, it is 20 cents for a listing. It is 20 cents for you to post a listing on there. And if it doesn't work, it stays on there. I think it's like 3 or 6 months it stays on there, and then it will redo it, and it charges you 20 cents. So if you think about it, if you put 5 products on there and you leave them on there and they don't sell, you have spent $1. Okay? But if you get on there and you list 5 products for 20 cents and you spent $1, but then you go and you sell 3 items, you have walked away with money and you have earned yourself some money. So, who else has done a craft fair? I have not done a craft fair. I just don't like to spend a whole day sitting there. And then if I don't sell something, I would be like, oh, no, why did I do this? So then I just don't. So anyways, I have not done it. Hey, y'all, I'm getting towards the end of this. I'm getting real close. And then my last little piece of this is going to be the 3 blacks that go in here. So let me add one more piece of my buffalo plaid, and then I'm going to put 3 blacks right here in the middle, and then I'll show you what the end product looks like. And then I'll also show you what I have left over here because I didn't use all of the 2 rolls that I cut. And I also didn't use the whole roll of the black. So whenever I think about pricing, if I didn't use the whole thing, then I'm not going to charge like I used the whole thing, okay? I'm very honest, like to a fault. So what I end up doing is I try to be as good as I can. I try to make sure that I am being an honest seller so that whatever I am selling is actually true to price. Okay? Okay. Let's see. Etsy scares me. I need a tutorial on how to list. I could totally like walk you through that. If you want to go join the Facebook group, I can post a tutorial on there to kind of show you how to actually create a listing and give you some ideas of what would be a good idea as you are listing. And in all honesty, all of my listings don't show up, you know, where I want them to show up. But ultimately, I think if you have a listing that gets someone to your page, then they may go and check out some of your other listings. I also do not pay. You're right, Joyce. Like, honesty is the best policy. I am like honest to a fault. I struggle whenever I don't think I'm being honest. So I will literally like make it where it's very honest. And so, what was I saying? I was saying something about going to the page. You can get people on your page that way. But once you do, I was talking about Etsy ads. I literally pay $1 a day for Etsy ads. Every once in a while, I will up that dollar to like $5, but I'm going to be honest, I don't think I get a return on those Etsy ads. So it's better for me to market my way in other ways, and that could be Facebook, TikTok. It could be me posting in different forums, or maybe posting on Facebook garage sale places, or me getting here on live, like just, you know, getting my name out there. That will create your business. But I feel like I don't get the return on money that I spend on Etsy ads. So I try my best to keep it at $1, and I will only assign certain products to be advertised with that $1. And then after that, so it's all my products are seasonal right now, so that it's not everything, because it would never show up if it was. Okay. So my daughter told me to go on Facebook Marketplace. Okay, y'all. I mean, I have posted some stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and I've sold a couple of things, but the only thing about Facebook Marketplace is people don't want to pay as much. There are some people that will pay the full price. So just list your stuff. If someone is interested, they will reach out to you. And I have sold a couple of like wood signs that way. And I did sell a few wreaths last Christmas to a couple of people. And then I would go meet them or put it on my porch and have them come pick it up. Okay. Here is the finished product. Thoughts? You see how that red just kind of pops out a little bit? It just pops just a little bit here and there, and then you can see the buffalo plaid, and then all of a sudden it's black, and then buffalo plaid, and then black. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is start working on adding some ribbon to it. Okay, and for those of you, I'm not sure if you were here before or not, but this wreath is being created for a customer who, thank you, I love the fluff too. It's like my favorite thing about this wreath is like it is super fluffy. You cannot deny that. Okay. So anyways, the customer, she liked one of my garlands. She bought a couple of garlands from me. Okay. And then what she ended up doing was emailing me about this, or messaging me about this wreath that I have listed in my Etsy shop, and it's listed with this sign on it. Okay. And then she said, could you change the ribbon out to match the ribbon and the garland that I purchased from you? And I'm like, well, of course I can. I can totally do that. Okay. So she and I kind of worked together a little bit and made sure that we were on the same page before I started doing anything with any of her order. Okay. So how I price this is I take what I bought, and just know Hobby Lobby has this 60% off. I really shouldn't mark it down whenever I'm pricing it, but I know that the Christmas stuff at Hobby Lobby is 60% off, like indefinitely through Christmas, basically. Okay. So I went and bought this, and I'm just saying it's $5. Okay. So I bought 3 of these, so that's 15. I bought one black, that's 20, okay? I bought this sign, which is it's $12, but let's just say it's 6, so that's $26. I have the wreath frame that was $4, so that's $30, okay? And then I bought 3 different styles, and actually I have more, but I'm not going to use the whole rolls of ribbon, okay? So they were basically $5 to $6 each. So I would say that this ended up being about $40 to make, okay? I charge $85 on there because what I'm doing is I am doubling so that it's my work time is added into it. And then I ship it for free. So I do free shipping on there. So that allows me like a $5, like kind of like a give and take $5 for me to be able to ship this. Okay. It will take me like $10 to $12 to ship this, depending on where I'm shipping it from. I'm located in Texas. So if I am shipping to like the Midwest region, or like the southern region, typically this would be like $10 to $12 to ship. If I am shipping this to the Northeast, it's going to be $15 to $18, okay? So there's a little give and take there. Whenever I list it for $85, I know that I am going to be paying $15 to ship this to the Northeast, but I would only be paying $10 or $12, or if I ship in Texas, it would only be like maybe $8 to ship it. So there's a little give and take when people are purchasing multiples, okay? So this will be $85. I will post this probably tomorrow after I can get some good pictures. Okay, y'all, I will check. Let me, I'm going to raise this for a second, okay? Okay, so y'all can see me just a little bit. I have no makeup on, so please ignore me, but I was enjoying my Saturday, okay? I will check Etsy first because I check the USPS price with Etsy first, okay? And then I use Pirate Ship as my secondary shipping option. So Pirate Ship, whenever I do, oh, thank you very much, Cajun Spa Box. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, okay? I use Pirate Ship as my secondary, like check it and just see. And so what I do is I will look at USPS on Etsy, and then I go to Pirate Ship and I look at what the UPS price is. You can also do a FedEx price on there, but I don't have a FedEx super close to me. I like to either do USPS and they can pick it up on my porch, or I could drop it off at my local, post office. Or if I do UPS, there's a UPS like 4 miles down the road from me that I could go drop it off at. Okay. Honestly, I've been using USPS more often recently because I can literally put it out on my front porch and I can schedule a pickup. And I've already prepaid for all the postage. And then what I end up doing is I end up putting it on my front porch, like behind some of my shrubs and stuff, so nobody can see it. I live in a relatively, quiet area. And then what I end up doing is leaving it there and then just having it ready to go. So they pick it up and then they just take it off. Okay. Let's see. Couldn't get Pirate Ship to work for a wreath that you sent your daughter. We would have to chat about that. I haven't had any trouble, but they give you like a list. When you put it in, it'll tell you like what's the cheapest rate and what's the most expensive rate. And it also breaks down like how fast it would get to the person. It kind of gives you like an estimate of when it would get to the person. So like if I'm running behind on orders, I would go on there and see, if I ship it tomorrow, it would be there by Wednesday or whatever. So that kind of plays in a little bit to it too. I try to go the cheapest route. Everything that I ship, pretty much everything that I ship that's free shipping on my Etsy shop is priority mail. If some of my lower priced items, like some of the signs and stuff that I have, I don't do free shipping for those, and I do a first class for that unless the person has asked for it to be a priority order. Okay. Oh my gosh, I didn't think about Walmart, FedEx being in Walmart. I didn't think about that. That's a great idea. I will have to look through that. Okay. Let's see. Do I ever use the wire covered in glitter on your wreaths? It's called bendable glitter ribbon. I don't know. I don't think so. Wait. Is that the stuff that you can get Dollar Tree? Is that the real tightens like a rope? Is that what that is? I would love to know. You let me know. Okay. Okay. I'm going to lay this back down. I'm going to show you how I add my ribbon to it. And I ship them. I have boxes that I ship them in. I actually have, if you're in the Dallas area, there's a Boxes for You in Plano that I go to, and I have an account with them, and so I get a discounted price. And my boxes are usually like $2 to purchase. I go to Sam's and I get all of my packaging tape from there because it's the cheapest. I also go to Sam's to get all of my bubble wrap. I do door hangers as well, and so I like to bubble wrap them. I have some risers that I sell too, and I like to bubble wrap them so that they're safe during shipping. Most of the time they are, okay? But what I end up doing, yes, please send me a picture of what you're talking about. I appreciate that. What I end up doing is using that box, and then I go the cheapest that I can find it to get the actual shipping supplies. I will literally go that way, and I will go buy in bulk so that I have a bunch, so I'm not like running to 15 different stores to get stuff. Okay. So I want to match what the garland look like for this customer. So I am going to take these. I am actually going to use the large pipe cleaners this time because I need to be able to go into this mesh, okay? I am going to probably do 2 ribbon combinations in between each of the reds. Does that make sense? So I'll do 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there will be 8 ribbons. 8 ribbon combinations. I think I'm going to stick with just this combination because the other one that's on that garland is this one. I guess, you know what? Y'all want to tell me what you think I should do? I will be making some Valentine's stuff, okay? I actually was thinking earlier today, I need to go ahead and start looking at that. I'm thinking I just want to use these 3 over and over and over again, okay? Because I like this combination. I feel like this one may not give as much attention, might not get enough attention to it. So I kind of was just going to use this one over and over again, okay? My ribbons are cut at 12 inches each. And as I put them in here, you're going to be able to see how they come out. Because what I will end up doing, let me show y'all what I'm going to do, okay? The first combo, I love it. Okay, good. I'm seeing an ice blue snowman wreath in my future. Oh my gosh, that's a great idea. I love that idea. Okay, so what I'm going to do, thank you. Was this the one on the right that you were talking about? Okay, so I lay this and I crisscross those 2 extra ribbons on top. I have dovetailed these. They are 12 inches, okay? Okay. Oh, the red meshes on silver Valentine's Day. That is a great idea. I did not think about that. So I fold this to make sure it's about even. Open it back up. Okay. I'm glad this is the one that you were talking about because I like this one too. And then I pinch in the middle and then I have it pinched. Okay. I'm going to take this long pipe cleaner here. I'm going to fold it on the top. Okay. And then I am going to twist it in the back. I'm actually going to twist it a little bit so that I have some height on it. And it's been like a year since I've done this because I've been working more with door hangers recently. I'm just now kind of getting back into the mesh stuff, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and I said I wanted to do 2 here. So I'm going to put 1 in the front, or 1 at the bottom, and 1 at the top, or 1 in and 1 out, okay? I am going to go on either side of this black. Can y'all see this? So I'm going to put 1, maybe I'll put 1 back here. So I'm literally going to dig down in here until I find the wires, the frame wires, okay? So watch. It's kind of hard to do that with it sitting. So I'm going to dig down here and I'm going to go through the 2 middle wires on the frame, okay? Can y'all see this coming through right here? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this and then I twist it back here. Okay, And then again, I don't necessarily come in here and cut these. I literally will sit here and I will twist it and tuck it in so that it doesn't stick you when you are putting your hand back there, okay? And then I will sit here and rearrange these and kind of work them so that they pop out. Do you see what I did? Okay, so now I'm going to do another one, but I'm going to do it on this side of the black, okay? So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to get my ribbons, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. Now this is a directional ribbon. Battery's going low on my phone, y'all, so hopefully I finish this real quick. I'll try to hurry, okay? So this is a directional ribbon, so I want to make sure that however I want the wreath to sit, that I want to make sure that the direction is correct. And if I don't, I could go like literally just go up and down and put it back and forth, okay? So again, what I'm going to do is fold these, okay? I got 20% on my phone left and I don't have it plugged in. So hopefully I will finish this. I will go as fast as I can to make sure we get this done. I'm going to put this on top before my phone dies. And then I'm twisting on the back, okay? Oh, thank you, Jay White. Thanks for following me. I appreciate that. Dollar Tree has heart metal. Oh, they have heart wreaths now? I'll have to go check that out. I could totally get started on that. Like some white and red. You could add, I kind of want to do something with like some purple in it. Okay, so this one, you know what? Since this one's kind of out, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to reach down in here and I'm going to put this right here. Let me poke these through. And I'm going to put these on the bottom too. I could put it in the middle too. Let me just go through the middle. So here's this one. This is the hard part whenever you add, if you're adding ribbon after the fact, is that you've got to make sure you can get it through there. So you end up splitting, then you just fluff it back up, okay? Okay, so let me twist it so that it's tightened, and then I'm going to close it up. Okay, I'm almost there, y'all. Okay, here we go. I appreciate y'all sticking with me. I like to talk. So sometimes I talk just a little too much, and I know I probably should I should make it a little faster so that we, everybody stays around, but I'm hoping that y'all are getting some good information out of this, and it will be helpful to you when you get ready to create on your own, okay? So look, I've started. Do you see that? What do y'all think? I kind of like it because the little black, it actually makes this ribbon like pop out on top of it, okay? Okay, so let me come around here. I'm going to do another one. I'm going to keep going. Let me add just a little bit more to it. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that this is here. Thank you. I'm glad y'all like it. I think it ended up looking pretty, and this was the customer's idea, okay? So I did use the Merry Christmas ribbon last year, but I had a red and black buffalo to thank you me 9050. I appreciate that. I used a red and black buffalo ribbon last year with this Merry Christmas, and it turned out beautiful as well. But you can change things up. Some people would use even different colors than that on this, and it would turn out absolutely beautiful. So, okay, this is where I struggle a little bit, because then I'm talking to y'all, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, I got to get this through here. Okay, so I'm going through the middle two. I'm wrapping this ribbon around the middle two, okay? So I am using wired ribbon. Thank you for joining my Facebook group, Scarlett. I am using a wired ribbon. And the Merry Christmas ribbon, they all came from Hobby Lobby. You can get them anywhere, but I would suggest that you always get wired, because if you don't, then you can't maneuver them as well and they won't stay put, okay? So what I did was put this in here, and then I can literally split these out and make them pull apart, okay? Okay. Let's see, what kind, okay, y'all let me know if you've got any other questions that you're thinking of, but what I want to show you, let me do this one last one, and then what I want to show you is how to attach the sign, okay? You notice my Merry Christmas is upside down, so I'm going to flip this around. Let's see. If I want this to be the top, I probably about right here want to flip that the other way, okay? I will finish this up, and then I will post pictures of this in a little bit, or this evening or tomorrow morning, to show you what the finished product looks like. But let me show you how to attach the wreath sign, okay? Let's see. Okay, so if you'll go on Facebook, if you want to join the group, okay, you would go on Facebook, and all you got to search, and I'll add it in my link tree in my bio later, but all you're going to do is you are going to search Getting Creative with Just Wreathing Around TX, okay? Getting Creative with Just Wreathing Around TX. Okay, I'm trying to shove this in here. I don't want my battery to die on my phone and then y'all be left hanging. So the name of my Etsy shop is Just Wreathing Around TX. It's the same name as my bio here on TikTok. And there is a link in my bio to my Etsy shop. So you can literally just go up there in my bio and click on it. And it will take you to the to my actual Etsy page, okay? Or even Facebook page. Let's see, it took 3 hours. Oh yeah. Oh, golden white, Joyce. I would love to see it. I would love to see your finished product, okay? If you're, I can't remember, I feel like you may have joined that Facebook group. If you did, post some pictures in there, okay? Or send me a message with pictures. I'd love to see it. Okay, I'm going to stop right there just so that we make sure we get the last part done. Let me grab my stapler real quick. Okay, so I have a big staple gun, okay? And I actually have 1/2-inch staples in here. And I did that because I want to make sure that it's secure, but I also use this for door hangers as well. So hopefully it will end up being, and actually I have an old one too that I use that's only a 1/4-inch staple. So let's see which one ends up being best for this. And y'all, this was my dad's. It was from a really long time ago, but it works still beautifully, okay? So I use it all the time. It is a 1/4-inch staple gun. Okay, so can y'all see what I'm doing down here? Let me push, I'm gonna push this down. I forgot, I had raised it. Okay, take my pipe cleaner, I fold it in half, okay? I put it on the edge, like on the corner, or even on the side of this sign. I'm gonna lay it right there. Do y'all see what I'm doing? And then I'm just gonna take the smaller staple gun, and I literally staple it in there. So it's stapled, okay? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one of these on all 4 sides so that they are all taken care of. So hold on with me for 1 second. Let me get this done, okay? Let me come over here. I'm actually going to turn it to make sure I don't staple my finger. And I'm going to staple one more time. And then let me do it one more time. Okay, and I got 4. So I have 1 on each side in all 4 corners. And what I'm going to do is I am going to feed this through the mesh, okay, to put it inside the wreath so that you have an actual sign on the wreath, okay? This is what a lot of people do. Some people hot glue. I like to staple because sometimes hot glue will come undone, okay? Over time, it will come undone. Okay, so basically, okay, so this is only half of the ribbon put in, but I just want to make sure we get done. So I'm going to lay this in here, but what I'm going to do is actually lay it upside down. And then I take this, my wreath, and I'm going to place it right on top, okay? Okay. And as you can see, I'm going to come in here, and I have 2 pipe cleaners coming. This is from the top right side, okay? I'm going to come put it around the wreath frame. I go usually between 2 of the bars, and then I just turn this and I tighten it up, okay? And then I take this garland and I poke it in so that it's not going to be poking out. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to get these two, and I'm going to do the exact same thing on this side. So here I go again. I'm going to poke it through each of these wires, okay? And then I learned, oh, I'm so glad that you learned that something from me. Thank you. And I'm so glad you made one. I would love to see pictures. Y'all want to send me pictures. If you're not on Facebook, you can always post. I don't know if you make TikToks, but you could totally do it on TikTok. Or if you don't want to do that, send me a message. I would love to see your finished product. Okay? Okay. I bet you that rose gold is absolutely gorgeous as well. It's not a color that I tend to just run to because I'm always like your basic black, white, red, purple, those colors. But I bet you anything that rose gold is absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I'm on the last one here, y'all. Let me finish this and then I will flip it over. And I will show you what it looks like with only half of the ribbon done. I need to finish the ribbon, okay? But I just literally pull those in there. And then what I do is you have this in the middle. And you can still move this. It's still flexible enough that you can move it around, okay? So if you need to make it go crooked or if it's not centered, you can do that. You can also go in here and pull this mesh out from underneath it. And it would still make sure that all that fluff is out there so that you can see your finished product, okay? And you can see that sign real well, but you can also see all that mesh. Okay, what do y'all think? You like it? What do you think about it? I'm curious. Is this something you feel like you could create? Something that you feel like you could make? Is this something that you still feel like you have questions for or that you need support with? You let me know, okay? Thank you. I love how full it is. I don't know. Can y'all see? Like this is literally like 5 or 6 inches depth, okay? And let me grab my tape measure real quick because I had told you that I started with a 16-inch frame. If I measured this from side to side, okay, like right down the middle, this is actually, it's about 24 inches. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's about 24 inches wide, okay? Okay, you think it needs more red mesh. I'm good with that. I mean, I am awesome with that. I literally didn't put as much in there because I didn't have it, but you will get some of that red popping from the ribbon. Anyways, okay, yay, I'm glad you're going to go make one to match your garland. I love it. I really appreciate y'all sticking with me here and doing this with me because it's one of my favorite things to do. I love to help other people, but I also like to create, and this is just a great way to do this together with other people, okay? So yes, the red ribbon, it does. And it will have red ribbon all the way around it. So it will be popping. Now, again, remember whenever I'm done, I'm actually going to spray it with this because I want to make sure that this does not fray. Because see, I see little pieces here and there that I'm picking out. So I will literally spray this whole thing whenever I'm done. Okay. Okay. Let's see. The size of the sign. Do you know the size of the sign? I can tell you what it is. Let me see. Look real quick. It's a square. So it's 8 by 8. It's 8 inches by 8 inches. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm so glad that you found this to be helpful. I really am enjoying this. So, okay. Thank you. So y'all, I will try to get back on here maybe tomorrow or the next day. I have the next week off. So I could get back on here and do some more creating with you. I would love that. So come back and join me, okay? Okay, so I'm done. I hope y'all have a great evening, and I appreciate you joining me, and I will see you soon, okay? Okay, bye. See you later. Goodbye. Good night. Y'all have a great evening, okay? Thank you. We'll see you later. Bye. I got to figure out how to turn it off too. So y'all have a good evening. Bye. I'm still trying. Okay, here we go. I think I found it now. Y'all have a great evening, okay? Bye.